Yeah, just me back here in the old rocking chair called rocking chair. Well, Donnie Baker calls it the one beer press conference, but I call it the one rocking chair conference hour, where I can sit here in the. Now, I'm just reading here online about the new suicide. There should be a new suicide number so it's easier for people to get a hold of somebody and in the lurch of suicide. Well, Jesus Christ. If they're going to commit suicide, for one thing, I don't think anybody that's going to commit suicide is going to pick up the phone and call somebody. I mean, that doesn't make sense. You're just wasting more money, more tax dollars being thrown out the window. Now, somebody's got to wake up in the US and think about this shit. And if you want to commit suicide bad enough, the guys that usually commit suicide do it very quietly and nobody knows anything until it's too late. That's the truth of it. You don't walk around broadcasting it and telling people, hey, I'm going to go commit suicide. You go quietly somewhere and you do it and it's done. Those are the guys that commit suicide and they're effective. The guys that go around preaching that they're going to do it are the guys that want attention. I learned all this from a doctor in the US that I seen twice a week. Now, the guy had something going on. He knew all about this shit. Harvard graduate. Now, he used to ask me if I had any intentions on doing it. If I had intentions on doing it, I wouldn't talk to him about it. And he thought that was the smartest answer he ever heard. Now, wake up, somebody. God, I can't take all the nonsense like that. I just sit here thinking about how goddamn stupid people are, and just anything to spend that goddamn money. The people there in the US are just sitting there behind their desks with their feet up on the goddamn desk trying to figure out how to get rid of all this money they're raking in. God, I'm sick of it. Just sick. I mean, there's more money being spent, and where is the hell is it all? I mean, they've got more tax on marijuana. They got tax on every highway. They got money coming in from this, from that, from property all over the United States, all the property taxes. And they're always complaining that there isn't enough money. You know what? Somebody better take a goddamn pay cut. That's what better go on. Now, I'm sick of all that. And I know 150,000 other people are too. Just look at, I went to trying to buy a house. The taxes every month on the house is $200. $200 a month, one house. That's mine. One house, $200 a month. So if every house in the community, they're jacking you $200 a month, they're raking in a pretty good penny. No. Oh, I gotta take a blood pressure pill. No, they're out of line. Somebody's gotta step in and stop all that. No. I don't know. All this tax, and every time you turn around, they're wanting more property tax. They're wanting tax for this, tax for that, toll on this road, toll on that road. Jesus Christ, before long, you won't have a fucking way to drive around. You're tolling everybody. And now they're talking about taxing you by the mile. No. And then wonder why all the shoot-ups are going on and all the goofiness. I can tell you why. You're driving people nuts. You're driving people nuts with all your tax. Average man can't buy shit there. Can't turn around without a tax. I'm surprised they ain't brought back the goddamn grocery tax on all that shit. State tax. I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure of it. I'm sure you're going to get state tax again. But nothing I can do. I'm just too far away, but I pay close attention to all this nonsense. but God, just sit here and sweat and watch the birds and think about all this nonsense that goes on with where is all this money that they're gathering up? I mean, license tabs. If you look at everything, the marijuana, the license tabs, the tolls on the roads, the property tax, the tax on this, the tax on that, add all that shit up and you got some serious capital coming in, and there isn't enough money. First thing I'd do, I'd fire that fucking Jenny Durkin, and I mean today. That dumb son of a bitch don't know shit from fat meat, and I'm here to tell you the truth of it. Seattle it'd be a blessing to get rid of her. And that new police chief, that woman don't know shit from fat meat either. I'd get rid of both of them. Get somebody with some goddamn brains around there. I don't care how long she's been chief of police. I don't give a shit. There's more now going on with her in line of duty than there was when the last peckerhead was in there. Now, you got to wake up and see what's going on. I mean, you got shootings and everything happening every day and night, and you got this bitch roaming around, flapping her mouth, but she don't do shit from nothing. Now, you got to wonder. Oh, God, you sit and have a heart attack thinking about all the nutty shit over there. And the people that they put in line of charge. Now I seen in Everett, there's another woman been put in charge of the Port of Everett. Jesus Christ. Why? I mean, you gotta sit back and wonder, what are the choices and where are they finding these kooks? And I mean, kooks. Just because they got a little bit of education behind them, that ain't all it takes to run the Port of Everett, hate to tell you. Now, wait a minute, Sly Stallone. Somebody's got to wake up. What did they do? Did they have a meeting there in the city hall and pick this gal up out of the club? Or where did they find them? I mean, read the credentials. I'm not even going to say it. Just read the credentials on these people. Read them on this girl, this blonde-headed gal. I don't even remember the name now. I just read it today. I just couldn't take any more. I had to shut it down, but I'm just thinking, no. You wonder why this goddamn place is the way it is. Why? You just have to... All you got to do is read the credentials on some of these kooks they're putting in office. And then you're going to see. But it doesn't matter. It's happening all over the world. It happens right here. There's a gal been put in office here that... It's all these gals. That's all I've been saying is these gals. Probably nothing wrong with the gal, but there is. When you don't have imagination, you got to have a half imagination to run these big outfits. And if you don't, you ain't going to survive it. I mean, somebody needs to pull the plug before it gets out of hand. People voted them in. The people can vote them out just as fast as they voted them in. And that's what I got to say about that. Thank you very much.